With so many legendary, unforgettable championship games and players, the NBA Finals is always a must-watch for basketball fans. I'm Justin Fraction, and today we take a look at the top 10 NBA Finals of all time. And a big shout-out to Albert Butler for suggesting this video. We do hope you enjoyed, and if you do, feel free to click subscribe down below for more cool videos every single day. Number 10, 1966 Celtics Lakers. The last championship of Celtics coach Red Auerbach was a classic and a great way to send out one of the greatest coaches in sports history. The 1966 Finals featured a collection of legends like Bill Russell, Sam and Casey Jones, John Havlicek, Jerry West, and Elgin Baylor. After trailing 3-1 in the series, the Lakers came back to force a Game 7, but fell 95-33 in one of the greatest games ever played. The win gave Boston their 8th consecutive NBA title. Russell was named player coach for the next season by Auerbach, becoming the first African-American coach in league history. Number 9, 2016 Cavaliers Warriors. The season that gave Cleveland his first title in franchise history. The 2016 Finals was one of the best in league history. In a rematch of the previous year's Finals after missing All-Stars Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love the first go-round, LeBron James had a healthy team to match Golden State. Led by unanimous MVP Steph Curry, the Warriors went a record-breaking 73-9 during the regular season and looked to repeat as champions. After leading the series 3-1, the Warriors fell to the Cavs in an epic Game 7. James, the Finals MVP, gave us one of the game's best moments with his historic chase-down block in the game's final moments. Number 8, 2013 Heat Spurs. LeBron James had 37 points and 12 rebounds in the deciding Game 7, and the Heat won their second championship in a row to cement the Big Three's place in history. Tim Duncan's Spurs were looking to claim their first championship since 2007. In one of the most memorable games in Finals history, the Spurs nearly won the series in Game 6, but Ray Allen drilled one of the most clutch shots ever to force overtime in Game 6, which the Heat won. Miami won Game 7, 95-88, and the Heat became one of the 6 teams to win back-to-back titles. Number 7, 1970s Knicks Lakers. Willis Reed and Walt Frazier stole the show in this classic 7-game series. Though 4 of the 7 games were decided by less than 8 points, the drama regarding the injured Reed was the highlight of this series. After missing the previous game due to injury, Reed surprised everyone by hobbling onto the floor minutes before Game 7. Reed made the first 2 baskets for the Knicks, but it was Finals MVP Walt Frazier who led the way with 36 points, 19 assists, and 7 rebounds in the clinching game. It was the first championship for the Knicks. Number 6, 1988 Lakers Pistons. Detroit finally broke through Boston to reach their finals. As for Los Angeles, with an aging Showtime roster, they knew their championship window was closing. In 1988, the Lakers completed the quest of back-to-back titles, but Pistons guard Isaiah Thomas stole the show with his gutsy performance. The leader of the Bad Boys scored a finals record of 25 points in the third quarter of Game 6 after severely spraining his ankle. The Pistons lost that game by 1 point, and in Game 7 they lost by just 3 thanks to Finals MVP James Worthy. Worthy solidified his nickname Big Game James by racking up 36 points, 16 rebounds, and 10 assists in the clinching game. Number 5, 1969 Celtics Lakers. The last championship by Bill Russell, the Celtics continued their torment of the Lakers in this classic 7-game series. All but 1 game was decided by less than 10 points, and after Los Angeles jumped out to a 2-0 series lead, Boston bounced back to force a 7th game. In the deciding Game 7 with about 5 minutes remaining, Wilt Chamberlain landed awkwardly and was forced to leave the game. Minutes later, Chamberlain was unable to return as the Lakers coaching staff denied the superstar's request to go back in. In one of the greatest upsets in league history, the 4th-seeded Celtics defeated the Lakers to send Russell out with another championship, the 11th of his career. Number 4, 1993 Bulls Suns. In a battle between Michael Jordan and Charles Barkley, Jordan led Chicago to their 3rd straight title, and Sir Charles lost in his only finals appearance. Winning the hard-fought series in 6 games, Chicago became the first team since Bill Russell's Celtics to three-peat. 5 of the 6 games were decided by single digits, and outside of Game 4, the road team won each game. The 2 MVPs had strong finals performances, with Jordan averaging 41 points and Barkley averaging 27 points and 13 rebounds, though Phoenix won arguably the best game in the series, a triple overtime affair in Game 3. It was Chicago who cemented its dynasty with the series win. Number 3, 1994 Rockets Knicks. With Michael Jordan's surprising retirement to pursue baseball, several teams once defeated by the Bulls had an easier path to the finals. One of those teams were the Patrick Ewing-led Knicks, who fell to Hakeem Olajuwon's Rockets in 7 games. All 7 games were decided by single digits, giving the basketball world some of its greatest moments. Hakeem's game-ending block in Game 6 forced the final game, and the usually reliable John Starks infamously shot 2 for 18 from the field in Game 7. as Hakeem led Houston to its first basketball title. Number 2, 1984 Celtics Lakers. In their first matchup in the finals since 1969, these two legendary franchises continued their heated rivalry in this 7-game series, which went to Boston's favor. The first of 3 final series, which pit Magic Johnson against Larry Bird, the 1984 finals featured legendary moments throughout. After a 137-104 thumping in Game 3, Bird infamously called out his teammates as sissies. Game 5 was the infamous Heat game, when the Boston Garden's game temperature was 97 degrees Fahrenheit. In this classic series, which featured 5 games decided by single digits, Bird earned his first of 3 finals MVPs. And number 1, 1976 Celtics Suns. Possibly the most underrated playoff series in league history. The 1976 6-game battle between the Celtics and Suns is the greatest NBA Finals on our list. The highlight of the series was a triple OT win by Boston to give the Celtics a 3-2 lead in Game 5. In one of the best and most controversial games ever, the last 4 games in the series were decided by at least 8 points, and the series followed 2 overtimes as well. John Havlicek earned his 8th title, and JoJo White was named Finals MVP. Do you think there was a final series we missed in our rankings? Let us know in the comments below. If you like this video and learned a thing or two, clicking the like button helps us out a ton and we appreciate it. If this is your first time coming around to Total Pro Sports though, subscribing is a great idea because we put out videos like this every single day. But as always, thanks for watching and we'll see you guys next time.